Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and we have very frightening new news about the shooting of President Donald Trump. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're on the Trump train 2024, please hit that join button and become a member of this channel. Guys, what happened last week was horrifying, but I know a lot of us have had a lot of questions since that time. Namely, this little 20-year-old kid outsmarted the Secret Service of the United States of America, sworn to protect our presidential candidates, sworn to protect our presidents and vice presidents. This kid with a rangefinder and a rifle on a roof outsmarted our Secret Service. How could this possibly happen? Now, we know about the failures. We know about this kid being a threat, considered a threat by the Secret Service, and still allowing Trump to take the stage. We know about all that. But now, it appears at least some Republican senators are looking at possibly a bigger conspiracy, a second shooter, possibly 3 weapons fired that day before the Secret Service fired on the supposed lone gunman. I want you to hear this senator talk about it to Fox News' Maria Bartiromo, and then I want to know what you think in the comments.
You have an email that you want people to send information to, and I know that you'll treat that later. But I got to get to this. After the shooter was taken down by Secret Service, the local law enforcement, and I know this from some of your preliminary comments, your preliminary findings, started taking pictures of the dead body, right? Can you tell us what happened then?
Correct. So that sniper team that was in the AGR building, they're the first ones that went up on the roof. They were the first to encounter the dead assassin at that point in time. Later on, other people joined them, and somebody told them to send the pictures they had taken to an ATF agent, which I think is very strange. And we called up that ATF agent. That individual said that he was with ATF, and now he's gone dark. We've also reached out to the Secret Service agents in charge on the ground. All we're getting there is the runaround. So we are getting information from local law enforcement, and we appreciate that. But unfortunately, federal law enforcement agents, they're just saying, well, go through your congressional liaison. Again, that's going to be unacceptable. I wish I could rely and have faith in the FBI and the Secret Service to do a truthful accounting of this, but that's not been my experience with the Russian collusion hoax, and for years dealing with federal law enforcement. We need completely separate and independent investigations, and it has to start now.
So are you questioning whether or not there was a second shooter? Is that what you're questioning, or if the shooter had a different gun?
I saw an extremely convincing video online. I know it's all over the place. There were 3 distinct shots early on, followed by another 5 in more staccato, more rapidly fired, and then the final one, which we believe took the shooter out. How do you explain that? I don't know. I'm not an expert. But the individual putting that video out says it clearly shows that there are at least 3 different weapons fired that day. Again, I don't know, but we can't trust the FBI and the Secret Service to do an honest and open and transparent investigation. That's just a very sad fact. So we've got to rely on other sources independent to really find out what the truth of the matter was on Saturday, July 13th.
So let me go back to what happened after the